Good morning, and good morning to you. This is John talking to you about problems that we have in the workforce, in the workplace, and anywhere that we could better improve our time with technology, especially in a hospital setting, in a nursing administrating setting, somewhere where we deal with a lot of employees, we deal with a lot of people, we deal with a lot of calendar issues, we deal with a lot of payroll issues, which is in every business. But the technology I'd like to talk to you today is QuestTech by Humanis. QuestTech by Humanis is specifically engineered to go directly for the nursing or healthcare industry and help with these calendar problems, help you with a lot of payroll problems, help with timing problems, help with a lot of these different problems and consolidate it instead of having it on a ton of these different pieces of paper, but consolidate it on one screen that we can all look at. Has this ever happened to you?
Jordan, I have something to talk to you about.
What's up?
I can show you my time card for this past week.
What's wrong?
Look what they have me scheduled to get. 70 hours. I'm only supposed to get 40 this week.
Oh, goodness.
But
Well,
now I'm scheduled for 70. How am I going to work that in my schedule?
Well, let me check your calendar.
You might also talk to the doctor because I don't think I'm being working there and you're going to have to get a replacement.
Well, I have your name down here for.
Jordan, I'm sorry to interrupt, but my schedule is all messed up too.
What's wrong with your schedule?
I just don't know what's going on. You have me scheduled for 70 hours, and I'm only supposed to be working
Your
20.
name's on the calendar, though.
But I need to work 20 hours, Jordan. I cannot work that much.
Well, who are we going to get to replace you? How are we going to figure it out?
I don't know. This is the 5th time this has happened.
I'm sorry. I must have done it backwards. I've written you down for too many hours on the calendar, and I must not have written it down on the time cards right. I'm sorry.
The doctor's not going to like this very much.
I've been so busy with so many files and calendars. Ugh, I'm so sorry.
What are we going to do?
I don't know.
We need to get this
I'll get it
figured
figured out. I'll look through my files and get it figured out. I promise.
Okay. Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks,
Thank
Jordan.
you.
Hi, Jane. Hi, this is Jordan from Dr. Russ's office. I was just confirming that you were going to be here next week from the 9th to the 12th on his board. You're in Cancun, but I have you written down on the schedule. You rescheduled. Well, I didn't know that. How come I didn't know that? Why isn't it written down on my calendar? Well, who am I going to get? You're a specialized nurse. When will you be back? This is so frustrating. Okay, well, I'll look to see if I can find anybody else. Sorry for the problems. Thank you.
Hello, I'm just making sure that you have someone scheduled to work in our doctor's office next week.
Okay, who are you?
It's Dr. Smith.
Okay, and what are we supposed to have?
We're supposed to have a nurse.
For which date?
For the week, the last week of November.
Okay, I don't show. There's a lot of cancellations. Everything's crossed out. I don't have anybody working for Dr. Smith that week.
How can you not have anybody? We've had somebody booked for a month.
Well,
This is no way to do
it's crossed
business.
out here. I don't know who crossed it out, but we don't have anybody listed.
If she had had Humanis, scheduling would be a snap. With Humanis, the administrator can schedule nurses for temporary jobs, cancel shifts, and fill requests for time off with the availability feature. This feature allows the computer to put in continuous shifts, so nurses who prefer certain shifts can be scheduled the same times every day. It can also let the user know when someone is scheduled to work, when they are unavailable, or when they have appointments. A hard copy of these schedules can also be printed off for both the benefit of the employer and the employees, for easier reference. But wait, there's more. Payroll can be a nightmare the traditional way.
just doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. What am I going to do? How am I supposed to do this? He's on the phone now, right? What's wrong?
My time card.
How many hours are you supposed to have?
I'm supposed to have 20.
I have you written down for 10.
My rent's due tomorrow.
How come it's not on the calendar?
I don't know. I wrote it down.
I don't know. The time cards just don't work out that way. They weren't written down the same. There's 20 on the time card, there's 10 on the calendar, and I don't know what to do.
Well, is there anything we can do today?
Now I have to get approval, and it's after 5.
I just don't know what to do.
Oh, this system is so frustrating.
We've got to figure something else out.
There has to be a better way.
Jordan, I have a quick question.
Yes.
What system are you using?
I don't know, but this system is jacked. This payroll is not adding up. Everybody's misscheduled. I have people crossed out. Everybody's chewing my butt. I don't know what to do. There has to be a better way.
Well, Jordan, there is a better way.
Tell me.
With Quest Tech, you don't have to have timesheets, cards, all this stuff. It's all on the computer. And when you change pay rate and hours, it's all just right there. Just click. Change the number of hours, change the pay rate, change everything you want to it on their paycheck, everything, and then just print it out.
That sounds
You don't have to
awesome.
write it out. You don't have to do any of that.
How easy is that? That's very efficient, too.
It is very.
If Brenda's registration is up to date.
Yeah, let me look real quick. Who'd you say, Brenda?
Yes.
I don't have a Brenda on file. Do you have her file?
No, I don't think so.
Let me
But I
look
need her
through
for a
these.
job, and I have to double check and make sure her registration's up to date.
I just don't know where they're all at. What a mess this is. This filing system is so jacked up. I don't know where her file's at.
This is a mess. We can save time and frustration with the Humanis software. The auditing feature allows the user to easily change the information in the database so nurses' certifications can be updated and names changed. No more looking through all these files, stacks and stacks of files, to see if a nurse is up to date or to change information. It's all at your fingertips on the computer.
That's amazing.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, goodness.
Humanis can send thank you notes out to clients and nurses. It can brand your emails with the company logo and the name and contact information, so it's right there at the end of the email. It can send emails to clients to fill orders. It can create profiles for potential employees. It can easily import resumes with most formats, including Word, PDF, and HTML. All you need is a computer, Microsoft Word, and yourself.
So you're telling me all my hard work, time, and dedication is put into one small system?
Yep, and you can be up and running in no time.
That sounds great. How do we get it?
You can experience for yourself and your business why Humanis is the best-selling software. Let QuestTech customize a program for you. They can come in and no matter what the needs of your system or how big of a staffing agency you are, can personalize and customize a program just for you.
Wow. How do we learn how to run it?
It's really easy. It's the easiest interface out there. Anybody can run it. It's easy to train. They'll help you with that too.
Perfect. Well, let's get it done.
Hey, Jordan.
Hi.
Hey, I just want to tell you, I kind of like the my schedule's working out now.
This Humanis by QuestTech has really improved our whole system. Everything's coordinated, all the calendars and everybody's booked and everybody knows about it, and I've had really good reports from the system.
Well, let me tell you, the doctor's really impressed with my hours, and I think he's going to want to hire me on a permanent basis.
Good. I'm glad that we could help.
So, and I kind of was pushing our database that we just got, so he's really interested in it, so you might get a call from him.
Perfect. That's great. Well, we love it, and it's so much more convenient and efficient than our old ways. So.
I can tell you the other nurse as well. I saw her as I was coming in, and she was really happy about the service.
Well, I'm glad because it's dang sure made everybody's life a lot easier.
Hello. Hello, Jordan. I was just coming by to check to make sure that Dr. Smith's office is all set up for the holidays, to make sure we have our tips in place.
Let me look that up real quick. Yep, it says here that he has 3 techs available for the holidays, and they're all scheduled to work.
Great. That is such a relief. It's so much better than last time, so we'll be able to continue using y'all if you can keep this kind of quality up with your scheduling.
Yeah, well, this scheduling system is amazing, and it's amazing how efficient the system works and coordinates all the employees and staff.
Well, it sure does make our lives a lot easier. Thanks for
We're glad.
scheduling in.
Thank you.
Dr. Ross's office, how may I help you? Yes, let me check on that for you. Your reservations for next week, November the 30th. 1 second. Yes, it shows here on my computer that we have you scheduled in for that next week, and everything looks good to go. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Hey, Jordan.
Hey, what's up, Roseanne?
I'm checking to see if my certification's in because the doctor said I couldn't work at the office unless my certification was up to date.
Let me look that up real quick. What's your ID number?
It's 32457.
Okay, it shows here that your certification is current until February the 17th of 2012, so you should be good for another 2 months.
Do you think you can email that to them at the doctor's office, Dr. Marks?
Yeah, I'll just send it right over.
They're probably waiting for it.
Okay, yeah, let me send that right over to him. Do you want me to send your whole file or just your current registration?
Go ahead and send my profile to him
Okay.
if you could, and that way he'd know what's up to date and what I'll need.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Roseanne.
Thank
got
you.
it.
Bye.
Since using QuestTech by Humanis, it has made a world of difference. It is easily accessible, it is very efficient, it is simple to use, it's user-friendly, anybody can do it. It keeps everything organized into one small little system that is accessible right here through this computer. It is great for planning, it is great for scheduling, payroll, communications, sending profiles, communicating with other businesses. It's just a great, great, great system. And there's nothing that can beat it. It's so much better than the old school using your calendar and using a payroll. So we're glad that this system worked out efficiently and that we changed your perspective on using QuestTech by Humanis.
If you call QuestTech now to order your personalized software, call the number on the screen, and we'll give you your first 2 trainings for free.